Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Happy Friday, everyone, and thank you for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Renee Summerhour. A Las Vegas man is out $57,000 in cash and casino chips after a sugar daddy date goes wrong. That begins your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. 27-year-old Haley McNally of Las Vegas was taken into custody Tuesday and faces charges of grand larceny and residential burglary. According to the report, the man verbally gave Haley the combination number to his safe for her to store her purse. The next evening, they went to a U2 concert when McNally excused herself to go to the restroom. After she failed to return 30 minutes later, the man called Caesars to place his room on lockdown, left the concert to return to his room, opened the safe, and saw that his cash and chips were gone. Robert Tellis, the former public official accused of killing Las Vegas Review-Journal investigative reporter Jeff Gearman, appeared in court again on Thursday. District Judge Michelle Levitt set a hearing for attorneys to discuss evidence that Tellis claims he has yet to receive from prosecutors. Tellis has claimed that he is the victim of police misconduct. Levitt scheduled another status check in the case for November 1st. A Las Vegas man was identified Thursday as one of the 3 victims of a plane crash in Williams, Arizona Tuesday. 51-year-old Dakota Almazan was the 3rd and final person identified in the plane crash, according to the Williams Police Department. Almazan was on board a Piper fixed-wing single-engine plane when it crashed around 12:20 p.m. Tuesday, south of H.A. Clark Memorial Airport in Williams. CCSD is still investigating a cybersecurity incident that happened earlier this month, but it still isn't saying what caused it or what may have been exposed. The district announced Monday night that it was affected by a cybersecurity incident impacting its email environment that happened around October 5th. In response, the district is temporarily limiting access to Google Workspace to within schools and administrative buildings. It also implemented a forced password change for students, but a couple of teachers told the Review-Journal earlier this week that some students couldn't get access to change their passwords and that it has affected their ability to use class materials. We'll have more on this story as it develops. Las Vegas dog and cat owners will be required to microchip their pets starting next August. The City Council voted unanimously on Wednesday to approve the measure, which will be a condition of obtaining an already mandated pet license. Not complying with the microchipping requirement can lead to a misdemeanor citation, reversible by complying with the requirements.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Aces are expected to have their championship parade on Monday night in Las Vegas, with details coming to LVRJ.com. The city's other championship team, the Golden Knights, defeated Winnipeg 5-3 on Thursday night, becoming the first defending championship team to open a season with 5 straight wins since the 1985-86 Edmonton Oilers. The Knights played next in Chicago on Saturday, while the Raiders will also be in the Windy City to face the Bears at Soldier Field on Sunday.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny with light to variable winds are in your forecast for today. Today's highs reaching around 94 degrees. Tonight, clear skies with winds holding steady. Lows around 61 degrees. For your weekend, temps will continue to gradually decrease, 90 degrees by Sunday. Daytime highs will stay in the low 90s until the start of your work week, where temps will drop dramatically to about 79 degrees Monday. We'll stay in the low 80s for your daytime highs next week. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, a little bit of New Orleans is making its way to the Strip. Bourbon Parade is now open at the Grand Bazaar Shops. The bar features a brass marching band and celebrates the music and culture of New Orleans. Guest musicians will perform regularly with the house players and will pour signature cocktails such as Mardi Gras Punch, the Louisiana Margarita, and the New Orleans Frozen Irish Coffee.
Average is not invited.
The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority has launched a new advertising campaign called Not Invited. It's aimed at businesses and meeting planners, highlighting the city as a great place to make deals. A separate campaign directed at decision makers will debut in January.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. UNLV looks to become bowl eligible for the first time since 2013 when it hosts Colorado State on Saturday, and the Rebels are 8-point favorites at Caesars Sportsbook. The total is 64. Ohio State is a 4.5-point home favorite over Penn State, and the total is set at 45.5. Also, USC is a 7-point favorite over Utah, and Alabama is favored by 9.5 points at home over Tennessee.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Actor, musician, and artist Boo Boo Stewart will be painting a mural with students at Stanford Elementary School for a morning of art and mental health awareness. The Descendant Star is part of the First Friday Foundation's initiative, which aims to support mental health and self-care through the arts. And every year, approximately 500,000 cats and dogs enter shelters when their pet parents experience an emergency or pass away. Without a proper plan for the future care of your pets, they are at risk of ending up in a shelter. That's why having a pet in your future plans are important. Visit lvrj.com for tips on how to include them in your will or trust according to your state's law. In entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. After their Sphere debut, rock band U2 has just made a big announcement that could keep them in Las Vegas longer. Review Journal's John Katzlamides has your residency roundup in entertainment.
A lot of the residency announcements that we have been forecasting are coming to fruition in Vegasville. U2 has announced 11 more shows at the Sphere running January and February. That covers Super Bowl weekend. Adele is planning for 30 shows at least at the Coliseum running January through mid-June. That announcement is upon us. And we've got Jersey Boys set to open in December, and they're casting that show in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be a dark horse through the holidays. It opens right before Christmas, and we're expecting big things out of the first ever residency at the Orleans.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. Look, news never stops, and that's why we're covering morning and night. Just subscribe to our channel on the platform of your choice to catch up on all the news as it happens. We'll be back on Monday morning, but be sure to join us tonight for 7 at 7 p.m. heading into your weekend. Have a great Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.